Dragon Balls, Dragon Balls,
Put this shit in it. You can't put her finger in the trigger. It won't do right. That's bullshit.
Hey, welcome back, fellow collectors, to Brave's Toy Review. I am your host, Brave, and this is the SH Figure Arts Ultimate Son Gohan. Yeah, Dragon Ball, you got the Dragon Balls, Dragon Balls, Dragon Balls, yeah, so I decided to take a break from just from Transformers for a little while, just and get into some Dragon Ball Z. So I scored this guy while at TFCon in C. So if you saw my box opening video, I talked about the fact that I had this guy order with BBTS, but I was at the daggone TFCon and he was there, and I was like, okay, I got some cash, so I'm gonna get him, bro, and I got him. So yeah, so packaging is pretty standard packaging. Here he is next to his pappy and himself. Not so ultimate Son Gohan, but he's a Super Saiyan. So the packaging, you can see it still goes along the same lines with the dot matrix art on the front, Dragon Ball Z symbols at the back, SH Figure Arts in the corner, yeah, and Son Goku, Son, so the names on the side with a bunch of warnings and shit all across there. Now, again, I love when my Dragon Ball Z figures have this little sticker here, because for some reason I just feel like it's more official. Is it more official? I don't know, but it makes me feel like it's more official. Something to point out that I find notable: this Dragon Ball Z logo has just a little bit of gradient here, a darker gradient versus these two. If anyone knows why that is, like for instance, it also has at the bottom there's like some lettering or something there. Yeah, you know, the Dragon Ball Z thing or whatever freaking frick. If anybody knows what that's for, why it's there, let me know. Other than that, you've got the other stuff that comes on the packaging, which is Bandai Collector Shop. Bandai Collector Shop right there. And then it has like warning as a choking hazard, you can choke on this shit. And then on the back, you get a nice product shot, as always. Am I reviewing all of these guys? No, I am not. I'm just showing you everything. So on the back, you get a nice product shot, let you know what all he can do with his stand and his little special effects. Ooh, it's Ultimate Son Gohan. He's movable. Movable. So yeah, that's really cool. All right, let's get this guy out of packaging. All right, so out of the packaging, we can see that he comes with multiple hands here, 2 extra faces, a Super Saiyan Ultimate Son Gohan power effect there. He also comes with his little stand deal back here, SH Figure Arts stand. I'm not going to get onto that stand. It's not really a big deal. You can see that you would just pop it in there, and then the other side would go into the base of that thing there. So, yeah, let's get him out of the clamshell. I'm going to need a blade for this. So remarkably enough, he comes out of packaging unscathed, and then you got to just adjust the legs here because they're on that little funny joint there where there's a hinge, and then there's also a ball there inside of a cup. It's inside of a little rotating deal, so you get this movement there, and that's always nice. It's always nice. Now, if you ever seen any of my Dragon Ball Z videos, which you probably haven't, because typically I do Dragon Ball Z figure reviews and I never put them up. So I've got a good bit. Like I think I actually did Android 16, whichever one, the green robot. I never put that crap up. I got a bunch of them. I'll get them up maybe this week. Who knows? It's been a while. I've had them for over a year. Okay, everybody, stop blabbering. Stop blabbering. So I leave this on because I don't really take my Dragon Ball Z figures out. They're one of the few figures that I do open but don't really pose and mess around with. I don't know why, but I do what I do. So he just fell. Pick him up. So let's start off with the face sculpt as a nice change to starting off with the accessories. So that's some Ultimate Gohan right there, that face of intensity. Is this the Gohan? Hey, square me away if you know. Is this the Gohan? This is the Gohan that fought with Android 18, right? If I remember correctly, because I remember the blue sleeves thing. I could be wrong, but I do think that's that. I think this is that Gohan, the one who ended up training Trunks. And if I'm wrong, please let me know. That face sculpt is a doozy. I do like that. He's so Goku, but so not. He is his own man. He's come into his own world, his own powers. His skills are refined. His strength is not focusing. His strength is so strong. He's so strong, so strong. I like that face sculpt. I do. So I wonder when it's time to take the face off, what do we have to take? Okay, so it looks like you're gonna pull the front piece off. That's always so. So this is what you have to look forward to there, Gohan. In your old age, as things start thinning. That's what you got to look forward to. I hope you're prepared for that. So yeah, you pull this off and it's got these two pegs in the back there that plug into the holes there. And it's just soft plastic. It's kind of flexy. So you don't have to worry about snapping it or anything like that. And you just put it down and you can take one of the... He's falling again. You can take one of the other faces out of here. Come on, face. Give me some head. Did I say that? I did. Okay, so yeah. He's got some ears on him too, don't he? So there are the faces, a yelling, ah! And then you have face. So this is the face, and this is the ah, and then ah. Okay, that's enough of that. So if you want to change the face out, you'll just take this portion of it and you'll pop it out like that. And this face is actually a pretty soft plastic as well. And see, he has two pegs in there, so you have 4 peg pieces on that hair part there. So that's pretty cool. And let's put in the face. There you go. And then we'll plug in the hair piece, because he's not only the president, he's also a member. So there you go. And it plugs right, and it's so seamless. Like you really can't even see the line. So it looks really good. So now he's ready to crank it up. There you go. And so that's him going, and everything starts like shaking and shit and getting all, he's powering up. So that's pretty cool. Now, here's the deal, and here's the reality behind this figure. There are subtle similarities between all of the, well, let's say this, there are subtle differences between all of the figures, because they, for all intents and purposes, they seem to all be the Goku mold, with just like little subtle differences. Like if you really take a look here in his chest area, right around his collarbone, the sculpt in the chest and the shirt seems to be just a little bit different than, say, this guy. Right, and then of course the paint is obviously different. It's obviously off, and it lends to him having his own character, or the figure having its own character. When I go and I look at this figure, they look so very close. Like I would not be, I wouldn't doubt if these are the same chess pieces. I mean, they obviously look like chess pieces, and I know someone somewhere is like, of course they're the same chess pieces, dumbass. But yeah, I mean, let's try this. Okay. I'm gonna do some switching and ruin, some switching around, yeah, karate. No, I'm playing. I'm gonna do some switching around. Okay. Now, from here, which one is Goku and which one is Gohan? Can you guess? I mean, if you really look at it like this, you really couldn't tell which one is which because it's just a different head. Same body, different paint, different head. But yeah, I didn't really move them around, so that's that. So yeah, that's kind of how they get over it, and I'm glad that because I'm not criticizing them for this because I'm glad that they don't overcharge us for these. Now for Brawly, we saw a larger price point on him, and that was a totally different mold, larger figure. But for these guys, you don't get overcharged, especially anymore, and that's really a break for us because if you're watching this video, you're most likely a Dragon Ball Z collector, SH Figure Watch collector, and you know that some of the original runs of these figures, except for him, because that's a new head mode, can I say? A new character. For the most part, these guys had reached a point where they were just ridiculously priced and not the most opportune to acquire if you had missed out on the original run. So yeah, but yes, there have been people that make the complaint that it's just the same body with different head on it, different paint. Yeah, well, that's the case. I mean, crap. Look at the Dragon Ball Z figures; they're mostly just the same guys, same suits. Even with Piccolo, he's green. So yeah, here he is with his two dads, who are one dad and himself. And let's go ahead and also add in there, because this may shed some light on the situation as well. Here he is with his dad and Vegeta all in one. You just fell on me. That's wrong. You embarrassed me. Now I must challenge you. And there's my dog barking like a jerk. So, yeah. All right, so we're going to just skip this because they're not standing up on those little feet. They look like such strong feet. So, I wonder why they don't make all these guys with their own individual. Each one should come with a stand. Like, he comes with a stand. I wish all of them came with stands because they're hard as crap to stand up. There are my dogs barking some more. So, yeah. Let's take a look at his power thing. There you go. It's really heavy. It looks familiar. Is this the same one that came with Vegeta as well? And it has like a little hole right here that you can put the stand notch. You can plug it into here, and then you can put it on a stand and make it seem like he's blasting it, and it's cool. And he comes with a lot of the same hands that you've seen Goku come with over the years. So not only Goku, as a matter of fact, also Vegeta as well. So those aren't anything new that you haven't already seen, but just in case you haven't seen the hands, he comes with 4 sets of hands. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They're never short on accessories, recycled as they may be. So articulation wise, he has the SH Figure Arts joints here, in the back, in the base of his head, behind his face, and again on the knee, and as well as on the wrist. He has a bicep swivel by virtue of a mushroom peg, I do believe, or a ball peg. He has double articulation in the neck because he has it here at the base, and then of course he has the stem here at the base of his face. He has an extending ab crunch because of that funny SH Figure Arts extending, compressing, decompressing cup there with the stem and the ball joint in there, which allows you to get more ab crunch out of him. And then he has that that universal ball jointed hinge deal that I told you about earlier that goes into a cup, giving you the upper thigh swivel that where SH Figuarts knee. He has that, oh gosh, that foot, not the articulate, the rotation is not here, but it's actually here at the rope, and it allows you to go all the way around and a little down, a little up. The little string knot things do kind of impede your movement there. And then he has a little bit of toe articulation. The feet are really tiny, so it's always hard to make these guys stand, but that's not a big deal because they fly anyways, right? So that is my ultimate Son Gohan review. He's a really good figure, especially for the price point. I think it's like $35 to $38 on average before shipping. You can get your hands on him, get your hands on him. Of course, you're getting a Goku again, but most of them are Gokus because they're all wearing that gi. So what you're going to do, keep support SH Figuarts, because the more support we lend them, the more figures we're going to get from them. I mean, look at this so far. We've gotten all of these figures re-released. So I'm just waiting for Trunks, who I think is coming soon. So, hey, that's it. Braves Toy Review. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank everyone that came out to TFCon. I'm going to be thanking people for TFCon for the rest of the week. And keep your eyes out because I have some review footage I'll be putting up. I'm going to be calling it Brave TV, where I take a moment and interview some of the great people in the community, not just not just toy reviewers and toy dealers, but also collectors as well, and other aspects of the toy collecting community. All right, until next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Deuces.